Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's well and okay. And welcome to Coffee Morning. I'm sat at the table because somebody's in my seat, my usual seat where I do coffee morning. And yes, we've both got up together this morning. So Richard's also in the room. I've just done his breakfast for him. So
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome. That's nice, he said thank you. The weather today, how would you describe the weather? It's not raining, it just looks quite dull.
Walking weather.
Walking weather, Richard says. So,
Not raining, but not too hot.
we're not raining, we're not too hot. That's fair to say, I suppose. So, do you know, we had the heating on yesterday for 2 hours while we watched that film. I told you about that Society in the Snow. And so I turned it off after 2 hours and it stayed warm all day, really, because we kept in the budgie room, which is a lot smaller than this room that I'm in. So it was great, really. Oh, so yes, I'm having my cup of coffee. It's nice and hot. So today's itinerary is coffee morning, I'll get dressed, see to Sammy. Hopefully I'll manage to do a morning general chit chat. Lunchtime with me will be on the cards. Maybe some fun videos in between that, and dinner time with me I won't be able to do. I'm sorry, we're out for that today. And then when I come back home, I'll probably do a last video of the day then. Okay. So yeah, I had some more dreams last night. I had a dream that I looked up in the sky. There was quite a few people around, I don't know why. But I looked up in the sky and all the planets looked like a snake and they were all together, which was really weird. I don't know what that was a sign of. No idea. I told Richard and his response was, do you think the aliens were messing around with our solar system? Well, if aliens exist, I suppose they could do some whatever aliens, if they exist, do to mess around with our Earth, Suppose they've got the power, haven't they? Does anybody believe in aliens? And what would an alien to you look like? Would it be the typical, green little men with big eyes, no hair, and they're just naked without clothes? Would they look like that to you? Or would they look like something else? I mean, look at the xenomorph. I mean, that's a really vile looking creature, isn't it? The xenomorph. If you're familiar with the Alien films. We've been watching them, haven't we, Richard, lately?
Yeah.
We must have seen Alien and Aliens millions of times. It's really, really, really good.
Hey, kitty, kitty.
It's on about the cat in Aliens. And Alien, for that matter. Jonesy.
Hey, kitty, kitty.
Well, I think Jonesy's a survivor, babe.
Jonesy's the reason why about 10 of them die.
Not really.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it ran away, didn't it? And one chased after her.
Who? Yeah.
The one who
And he died, she's after.
Brett,
So yeah, one.
played by Harry Dean Stanton.
Also,
It's only well, it's not even responsible. I mean, they should have caught it, shouldn't they? They should have caught it in that net when they found it. But I mean, I suppose we are spoiling it a bit for people who's not seen Alien. The majority of people probably have seen it. Which do you prefer, the Alien or Aliens? They're both by different directors.
Aliens, definitely.
I'm torn between the both. I can't decide which one I prefer because, like, the first one is like the original, and it's quite it's quite different in its own way, isn't it? It's because
It is.
Because it's more of a scary element, whereas the second one, Aliens, directed by Ridley Scott, not directed by Ridley Scott, James Cameron, that was more actiony. So that was good in another way. And they still starred the amazing Sigourney Weaver. What can I say? So I hope you're enjoying your morning, listening to us talking about aliens. Well, it's different, isn't it? I suppose. I mean, speaking of aliens, though, we exist. And, you know, and we've got all our creatures on this planet. And there's other worlds and solar systems for miles and miles and miles, light years away. And how can there be just us? How can we, only us, exist, though? You know, the mind boggles. It really does.
The size of the universe, it's almost certain that there's other life forms. The chance that we'll ever meet them is almost zero.
Yeah, it is true that. It is.
Because...
and anyway, even if an alien did visit our planet, they'd only kill it, wouldn't they?
but they try. If it was in a big spaceship with guns, maybe they wouldn't be able to kill it.
Yeah, but they'll probably not have guns. They'd have something else, wouldn't they?
Brain bullets.
Oh, we don't know. We could probably talk about this all day because we're quite into space and planets and things like that. We went watching a few years ago
Astrophysics.
Professor Brian Cox at Liverpool, and that was really, really sensational. If you're familiar with Professor Brian Cox, who's a physicist. Is that right, Richard? A physicist.
He's
And
an
it was
astrophysicist.
really interesting listening to him. I know he's on again, but we're just so busy at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for coffee morning, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So hopefully I'll be able to do a general morning chit chat. Okay. So I think I've covered all that series. Okay. I don't think there's any more to cover. Not really. So I'll think of a different subject. Okay. Different type of subject. So I hope you can join me for that. And please enjoy the rest of your morning. Okay, see you later. Bye.